Oh, no, because it's so bad.
Thank you for inviting me.
Someone's not at work.
Oh, hi, I remember you. Oh, okay.
It's quite busy, but not as busy as probably will
I have a lot. Nice to meet you. Can you interview guys? Yeah, nice to see you all the time. Help a lot.
係大約有3代至4代啦。咁早期嘅移民咧，同
It's a press conference per se, and I always regard this as a vehicle or venue for all of us come together and exchange about our ideas, because it is, I would say more later, because it is quite, there's a limited literature, I mean, in the area of youth in conflict with the law, especially in Chinese youth. There's no data at all, so that and many of you are actually involved in this field, and then you have contact experience with youth in conflict with the law. So that is a good chance for you to come together to share about your ideas as well. So again, it's a kind of networking as well, more than like press conference.
This is Anna Victoria Wong, Executive Director of Chinese Family Service Ontario. We're very grateful for your attendance today. Welcome to our agency. We are here today to listen to the reports or the results of the research done by Professor Su-Ming Kwok along with many other partners, including Professor Lee, Dr. Barbara Lee, Laura McDermott, Dr. Dora Tam, and Kate Rogers, and our community partner Nicole Wong. So we are going to, instead of passing over back and forth, we're just going to go in a sequence. All of us are going to speak, and at the end, from the service provider perspective, Nicole and I are going to provide some insights on how these this issue actually have this kind of social impact that this issue has on the community and what roles the service providers would play. So, well, in the interest of time, let me just start introducing the speakers. The first one, obviously, is the lead researcher, Dr. Su-Ming Kwok, Professor and Associate Dean of the Faculty of Social Work at the South Alberta Region of University of Calgary. After that, it would be Dr. Dora Tam, Associate Professor of Faculty of Social Work, U of Calgary as well. And after that, we'll have Dr. Thomas Lee, Clinical and Forensic Correctional Psychologist. After him, it would be Ms. Kate Rogers, Knowledge Exchange Manager from Youth Research and Evaluation Exchange. And there is also Laura McDermott, PhD student in Sociology from U of Guelph, as well as Dr. Barbara Lee, Assistant Professor of the School of Social Work at UBC. Thank you.
I go back to the main point. Oh. Okay. All right. So I introduce you about the background of the research first. Okay. And before that, I want to say thank you, acknowledge to all the people here, and also about our community partner, and also about our community partner. Okay. Chinese Family Service of Ontario, across youth hubs, of course, and also our research team member, and also our research team fellow, and also all the RA. They're not here today because of other commitment. And also about our funder, Social Science and Humanity Research Council of Canada. And also, most important, I want also to say thank you to all the participants in this research. Without their will and perspective, we cannot finish this research. So thank you so much to all of the participants as well. So in the interest of time again, so that I will introduce you just about the background. and then about the main finding of the research. Right. How about for this one first? Okay. Okay, this research is just. Thank you. So actually, this is the second part of my research. The first part done in like a decade ago, and in that part we interviewed 56 participants and their youth and the parents. So that I asked them about their experience and pathway for being involved in the criminal system. So that was decades ago. This one I focused on interview 27 participants from the sector of social service, and then criminal justice, and then social education. So they are service providers. So the two research combined together from the youth perspective, parents' perspective, and the service provider perspective. So that we have a whole picture about Chinese youth in conflict with the law. Why we do this research? Because in literature, we don't have data, actually, and especially in Canada, there's a ban. We don't, it's especially in the youth court, and then in the youth, involved in the criminal system. We don't have race-based data, actually, because this is legislation. So that's so hard, because from a researcher perspective, if you don't have the data, you don't know how to handle, you don't know the scope of the problem, and we don't know how to make decisions to help them. So that is exactly the reason why we go to the field and interview people, so that we collect the first-hand information from youth, parents, as well as from service providers. There are four main cause rationale, the big contest why they involved in the law, or in conflict with the law. The first one is they perceive about the broad opportunity. So for the Asian youth, they consider themselves there's certain kind of, they call it bamboo ceiling, so that no matter how hard they try, they only can go to certain level, so that they go to a certain level. This is because of systemic exclusion, so that this is how they feel. And I was saying that this way, so that even though you're second generation, you speak English without accent, so that is still they are searching for their own identity, instead of about how to become more higher level, even though you work hard, that they don't have enough opportunity for you. So this is how they see. The second one is about acculturation stress, because in Chinese community, this is like they regard themselves as model minority. At the same time, there's high expectation on academic achievement. There's so high expectation in the sense that